Good morning. Hey y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, hey, hey. Listen, y'all know the drill. Come on, say with me. Wake up and where? Wake up and where? Wake up and where? Listen, I'm not in my normal studio today because I actually got to get moving and doing some other things. I'm in another part of the house, but um, this morning's wind word I'm excited to share with you all today because here's what I have come to understand. Here's what I have come to understand, y'all. Is that is when we are going through things, growth is optional. And we're going to get into that in just a moment, but let me reintroduce myself. I'm Dr. Najuma, founder of Wake Up and Win, and I use this platform to come on to offer a daily Wake Up and Win word. In addition to this, having this show, I'm a pastor, a minister, and a personal mastery coach. And so I combine my life experience, the things I've been trained in, ministry, and personal coaching in this platform. Um, and what I try to help people understand is that you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, renew, rebuild, refresh, and win again. Having lost my oldest son and been through divorce and other life altering situations, here's what I know to be true for sure. You can go through a major loss. You can recover. You can restore. You can rebuild. You can renew. You can refresh and get back out there and win again. And so, I'm here today to offer you your daily win word. So today's win word is growth is optional. As a minister, one of the things that I'm always doing is talking to people about their life challenges. Sometimes people tell me things inadvertently. Sometimes people are very intentional and they make appointments and they want to do counseling, so on and so forth. And then sometimes I'm just out with friends. Someone finds out I'm a minister and then I do coaching and they just start talking. It just kind of happens organically sometimes like that. But one of the things that I have discovered over and over and over again, there are just some people that want to stay stuck in their pain, and that's really where they want to be. And in those instances, you really have to leave people there. There's nothing you can do to make a person come from that place. But one of the things that I've learned, and this is what I want to leave you with today, is that growing through your pain is optional. It's optional. You don't have to take the life lessons. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to become new. You don't have to take accountability for your actions and apply them accordingly. You don't have to, learn a person's pattern and behavior so you don't repeat the same choice selection again. You don't actually have to go through your pain. You can have pain, be in pain, and stay in pain. That is an option in life. However, what I've seen to not work is staying stuck in pain. What I've seen to work time and time again, what I mean by work is helping people move forward in a very healthy, productive, prosperous way, is learning the lessons from a particular situation and grow from it. And that's what I want to offer you today. You don't have to grow from it. You don't have to become a bigger person or a better person. But I have learned that growing through your pain helps. It helps. It helps you not to make the same mistake again. It helps us to own who we really are. Sometimes we have one understanding of who we are, a perspective, and pain, whether that's through loss or through a challenge, or you're going through a great attack. The truth about who we are is revealed in those critical moments. And you can go into a season having a perspective of yourself. And maybe even think that you really got it together in the area. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. And then you go through a life challenge and you really figure out, oh, maybe I don't have it together. Or maybe I'm not as solid in that area. Or maybe I'm not who I thought I was. These are all opportunities of growth. And so what I want to encourage you is however your situation, however your loss, however your difficulty, however your challenge, or even attack, however that thing is offering you lessons today, I want to encourage you to learn and grow from it. I want to encourage you to apply the lessons to your life. I want to encourage you to not deny the fact that maybe, just maybe, the pain of what you have gone through or going through is also helping you to grow. Because then, and here's why that's challenging. If I accept that I grew from this pain, then this pain must have been what I needed. That's, or this pain was the right thing. And no one wants to own that. No one wants to admit that. And one of the things that I share people often as a pastor, but also as a personal mastery coach, is sometimes pain is the process. Now, I'm not saying God or whoever, however you worship, is causing pain. I am saying, however, sometimes pain is allowed. Pain comes in our life to teach us some very important things. And again, this is about perspective. Some people think pain is always inflicted, and others see pain as part of life, and life offers us pain just like life offers us joy. However you apply that, the point being is that one of the things that I encourage my clients and people I minister to and counsel is to grow from that. And I know it's hard because then you have to think. If you grow to a better person, if you grow in an area of your life, you grow mentally, emotionally, psychologically, intellectually from a pain, whether that was caused by somebody else or something you had no control over or something you had control over and you were a part of the problem, you have to go and thank that thing. You have to say, you know what? I thank them for breaking up with me, because if they hadn't broke up with me, I wouldn't have discovered X, Y, and Z about myself. Or, you know what? I hated that happened, but I have to acknowledge that that taught me some things about myself. And that's a hard place to be, because most people want to blame, want to remain angry at the thing that happened. God forbid I have to thank it because I learned something, because I grew. And a hard place to exist in life is to stay stuck and not grow. A hard place to exist in life is to go through a pain, a difficulty, a challenge, an attack, and stay stuck in the pain and not grow from it. Because then you're stagnant and you're just in pain. But if I can learn, if I can take the lesson, if I can humble my heart, humble myself, and take the lesson, open up myself and see what it's trying to teach me, what it's trying to show me, then I can walk away from that healthier, more whole, more complete. And so I want to encourage you that however your loss, I have to be honest, and it's not an easy thing to put together in a sentence, but even losing my son and his life being taken, and that process of grief and grieving that I still go through is teaching me things. It's growing me in ways I could never imagine. And not necessarily because I want to, but surviving and thriving mandates that I have to. And I can either be stuck as a parent, stuck in grief, stuck in pain, or I can continue to grow from it and use my pain, which I have every day, by the way. Use the pain, use the suffering, use the hurt, the grieving, to fuel me to being in a better place. It fuels this platform. Wake Up and Win comes out of losing my son. And so it fuels this platform. And what I know to be true for sure is that you can go through a major loss. You can recover, restore, renew, rebuild, and even be refreshed and win again. But part of that requires that we grow through the pain. That you open up your heart, your mind, your soul, and say, teach me, God. In the midst of my tears, in the midst of my anger, in the midst of my disappointment, in the midst of my grief, teach me, God. Show me what you want to show me. Help me to grow. Because the growth is the only reward when you've gone through a heartbreaking, life-altering, devastating situation. Growth is the only reward. Maybe for some there might be some financial reward depending on what you went through. But really, truly, honestly, growth, becoming better, becoming more whole is the reward. Because there's some things you can't get back. There's some time, some energy, some money, a life. You don't get to get that back. So what do I get out of it? Growth. Growth becomes a reward. And if you allow that to be the reward, then it leads to greater fulfillment down the line, because your growth then will impact your future. Your growth will impact your money. Your growth will impact your future in relationships. Your growth will impact the things that you do and accomplish and become and start and launch and change. So growth then becomes a reward. Grow through it. Open up your heart and mind. Humble yourself and allow life to grow you, even through your worst, darkest day. There is opportunity for growth. There is opportunity for growth. And listen, the only growth that you're responsible for is your own and not somebody else's. So don't even, I can hear you, some of you right now, well, what about the other person growing up? That's not your business. Your business is that you grow, that you grow up, that you become better, that you become wiser, not somebody else. They don't have to grow up, because their life is not your life. Your life is yours. Grow through it. Now listen, today is a great day to apply some growth. So ask yourself, here's some questions to ask yourself. Number one, what is this situation or that situation trying to teach me? What can I learn? What have I learned from that? How have I grown as a person? How do I see myself better? Do you see some things different? What have you learned about yourself? Those are all questions that you can use to help you grow through it. What have I learned? What did it try to teach me? What is it teach me? What's the lesson? How have I grown as a person? Who am I now that I wasn't before? What has come out of me as a result of coming through that? What has come out of me as a result of coming through that? And for me, wake up and win came out of me through that. How are you being challenged today to grow through it? Grow. That's your reward. Growth. Listen, y'all, thank you for being tuned in to Wake Up and Win Life with your girl, Dr. Najuma. Remember, if this is it's an option and an opportunity to grow through it. So I pray that you do. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to do some personal mastery coaching, click the link in the below. I got some great products coming online that I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to post them tonight tonight, so that way we can talk about it tomorrow. All right? I love you all. Have an amazing Thursday, and we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Yeah, ciao.